As the Russia-Ukraine war has entered its fifth year, Ukraine has unleashed long-range ATACMS missile on Russian command posts, while Moscow retaliated with drone strikes crippling Ukraine's energy infrastructure. While the battle rages on despite allies' pledged support for Ukraine, the country's general staff has confirmed that US supplied the missiles that were used in overnight strikes on February 24th. The targets included Russian 5th Air Command Post in Donetsk Oblast, a logistics depot that is tied to the center in Zaporizhia, and multiple ammunition and supply sites in Donetsk and Zaporizhia. A repair facility near the region was also hit. Ukraine's largest national oil and gas company reported that Russian troops targeted its facility in the Kharkiv region using drones. In fact, this very attack caused damage and forced operations to halt. The company even said that emergency crews are set to begin repairs once air raid alerts are lifted. The facilities across the country have been repeatedly targeted this year, with nearly 24 attacks that have been recorded. Parallelly, Ukraine's energy minister, who led European Mission President and Nordic Baltic leaders through the ruins of Kiev power plant destroyed by Russian strikes, he called it proof of Moscow waging war against light, heat and normal life. The facility, which once served 500,000 residents, was knocked out after repeated missile and drone attacks. This left over 1,100 apartment buildings, 118 schools and as many as 18 hospitals without heat supply. The United Nations has called the war a stain on collective conscience, while the General Assembly has reiterated support for Ukraine, though notably without the United States.
4 years after the Russian Federation launched its full-scale invasion of Ukraine, the war remains a stain on our collective conscience. More than 15,000 civilians have been killed in Ukraine since the start of the invasion, and more than 41,000 injured.
Meanwhile, European Union leaders pledged a 90 billion euros loan to Ukraine, while Ukraine's allies continue to press Russia for an unconditional ceasefire.
First one is the European Union loan of 90 billion euro. We call it the steel porcupine loan because it should give Ukraine the strength of a steel porcupine, indigestible for potential invaders.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky hosted Nordic and Baltic leaders at a summit in Kiev, speaking alongside counterparts from Sweden, Denmark, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Finland, Iceland, Norway. Zelensky said Ukraine had received positive signals about a possible large-scale prisoner exchange as well. Earlier in the day, he declared that despite 4 years of war, Russia had not broken his country. And this while thousands of people gathered in London on Tuesday to show their support for people in Ukraine, as the nation marked 4 years since Russia's invasion of Ukraine.
Good evening, London. Tonight, at Trafalgar, eternal memory.
Rather than uphold the democratic values.